behalf of the government of the people of Fiji, and with the blessings of God, we open this center. I believe we all owe a big debt of gratitude and respect to the past, present, and future traditional landowners and custodians of the land upon which we are gathered here today. Turang Tisuba, Ertona Nona Turang Nebusa, Turang Benua. Na may tongo na doon na yabu makawa na nebusa patuaga. FNU Chancellor Semesa Karbaki Espa, FNU Vice Chancellor Professor Unesim Nambombamba, FNU Pro Vice Chancellor Tibet, Dr. Ismaili Tengzaki Barata, Pro Vice Chancellor Learning and Teaching, Professor Chimay Malako, the Pacific Center of Maritime Studies Acting Director, Captain Tevita Ramban Kandabu, invited guests, students and staff of the National University of Fiji, Fiji National University, members of the media. Yambulvinaka, and a very good morning to you all. Last week I spoke at the Top Executives Conference organized by the Fiji Commerce and Employers Federation. And all the successful top executives gathered together at Denarau. And the theme of their conference was collaborative action for sustainable growth. Yesterday afternoon I had a meeting after Cabinet with the regional director for the Tony Blair Institute. He made a presentation to me on the theme of their efforts, simply titled, Leaving a Legacy of Progress. I came away believing that in order to have sustainable growth, we must have collaborative efforts in our national, our regional, and universal actions to achieve the world's sustainable development goals. Today is a momentous occasion, not only for the Fiji National University, but for our nation as a whole, as we gather for the official opening of the new Pacific Center for Maritime Studies building. The great ocean we live in was named the Pacific Ocean by the Portuguese explorer Ferdinand Magellan in 1520. Although it was initially generally known as Magellan's Ocean or the Great Ocean of the South, while the early Polynesian settlers called it Moana New Akea. I'm sure you all know that. Our islands, our communities, our economies, and our cultures have long been shaped by the ocean that surrounds us, that connects us, and also separates us as sovereign states. Whether for trade, transportation, traditional navigation, the maritime industry plays an essential role in our lives. And yet, for a long time, the full potential of this industry and knowledge was not fully realized in terms of related formal education, research, and development. With the opening of the center building, we are taking a significant step towards bridging that gap. This new building is not just a building. It is a new hub of learning, offering a place of learning and exchange and passage of learning where the future leaders, experts, and professionals of the maritime sector will be nurtured, trained, and empowered to capitalize on the full potential of our maritime or ocean environment. This significant milestone is a manifestation of our national universities and our government's vision of empowering the people of Fiji through unity. It could assist in the use of traditional practices and knowledge of our forefathers who constructed their own ocean-going canoes and ocean-going rafts capable of navigating the oceans. These traditional wisdoms can be very easily lost to the technological advancement of the world today. The building that we are opening today will provide the FNU students with the cutting-edge programs and courses that reflect the needs of the maritime world of today, with a focus on sustainability, safety, and the growth of our Pacific's blue economy. Today marks a new chapter for the Fijian National University and for our nation. To the students who will walk through these doors, this is the opportunity to shape the future of the Pacific, particularly its maritime nature and significance. Take full advantage of the knowledge, the expertise, and the experiences that will be available to you here. The maritime world is waiting for your leadership, creativity, and passion. I challenge you today to make significant contributions to the development of the sciences and the cultures of the great blue continent called the Pacific Ocean. I take this moment to extend my sincere thanks to everyone who has worked tirelessly to make this center a reality. The staff of the Fiji National University, our government partners, industry leaders, and all those who have contributed to this great achievement. This new building is not just a gift for today. It is our collective contribution and a legacy we leave for the students of tomorrow. Today we will navigate the future of the Pacific, one student, one class, one innovation, one breakthrough at a time. May God bless this center, and may all who enter it be empowered to convey our dreams of today to be realized and lived by the Pacific and world citizens of tomorrow. God bless you all. God bless Fiji.
May I first begin by acknowledging the indigenous owners and custodians of the land on which we have gathered here this morning. I pay my utmost respects to their elders of the past, present, and future. Ladies and gentlemen, the chief guest, this morning we have the Turangana Tuisuva. Era chiko ni walangi na nondra ratu, era satalay mai na turanga lelai, me era mai tiko maliwa vikenda. Turangana Tuisuva, kei mami, na mai tuwa bulangi kei suva, kei mami waka moli tuwa na klo, na yalo binaka, sa waka reita ki tumai wakantinde, we kei mami ubichito doko, kei mami sa mai mbula binaka, no muni lea, turanga no muni yalo binaka. Turangana Tuisuva. The Prime Minister, the Honorable Sitiveni Lingamamanda Rabuka, FNU Chancellor, Mr. Semesa Karawaki, FNU Pro-Chancellors, Pro-Vice-Chancellors, Dr. Isimeli, Professor Chimaima, Professor Paul E. Chi, and Ms. Karen Lobandan, the PCMS Acting Director, Captain Tevita Rocco Rombana Kandabu. This is one captain. I haven't seen him today. Members of the FNU Council, Senior Leadership Team, MSEF Chief Exec, Mr. Tawaki, Chief of the Navy, Commodore Humphrey Tawaki, invited guests, students, staff of the Fiji National University. I begin with the Prime Minister's speech, as brilliant as it is. But before the speech, he asked me, is there a Center of Indigenous Studies? I replied, sir, yes. The Council of Chiefs has given us the right, the opportunity to train the chiefs as from next year. Is there a Center for Pacific Studies? Yes, sir. It is called Chair. It will start next year. And then the Prime Minister said, one student, one class, one innovation, one breakthrough at a time. Brilliant words by a leader of a nation. For us at FNU, sir, today, we are so excited, and we'd like to say Mbula Vinaka all over again, all over the world. The national universities that matter to the people, like the National University of Samoa, they belong to you, sir. They belong to the people of the nation. They address and they come under the Prime Minister's office. This is because national universities all over the world address the national development plans of their nation. This is the way forward, we should hope, at FNU. Today, sir, as you again come, we understand how busy you are, because everybody in the country wants a piece of you, sir. You are the father of the nation. And with the Turanga na Tuidakau, we know at FNU we are in exciting crossroads today. We are focusing on the ocean, hence the building. Today we are challenged at FNU that this building will embody not only the FNU's vision, but the national vision. We understand we've just come out of COP29. Next year I should like to go to the next COP, because we at FNU will run everything the government says matter. The oceans matter. Within the Pacific Ocean, the biggest land mass or ocean mass in the world sits 1,500 languages. This is also the decade of indigenous languages and cultures, 2022-2032. So the ocean that we are looking at today, that we are challenged very effectively by you, sir. We heard everything you said. Truly, collaboration is needed for sustainable growth. We are very determined at FNU to collaborate effectively We will collaborate, and we always ask God to focus that the collaboration will deliver to our people. We've just come out of your very successful launch of the Woliko project. We understand that the FNU undeniably will focus on the NDP and the Woliko project outcomes. For these, in January 2025, we will reset our TVET in Nandi, sir. We hope to have you, so that what we do at the university addresses the needs of our people through those two major documents. The opening of today's building is the continuation of your vision, sir. The vision of the world in the Blue Pacific 2050, the vision of the NDP just recently launched, the vision of Woliko, the vision of the leaders of our time, as we've just come out of another COP29. We at FNU believe in resilience. We believe in grit. We will deliver, because we pray to a God that is good, that is a leader, that is a Lord of all lords. We will deliver for you, sir. But today is a critical step in FNU's very long history. 1882 was our first home in the medical school. And in the history of the amalgamated colleges, that is 14. But together the colleges are about 480 years old. The all of us together, sir, with all our history, we promise today, and promising to all of us here, that this building will be used to deliver the decades promise, the Ocean 50 promise, the NDP promise, because we are a national university. This will be a beacon of opportunity and knowledge. We can't do it within Fiji. We believe at USP, at FNU and USP and UniFiji, working together with all the partners in the world present here today and those not present, that in collaboration, sir, in your words, in collaboration, we will deliver sustainable growth for Fiji and the Pacific. With these few words, sir, I would like to welcome you in particular and all of us present. And I express my deep gratitude that you are able to witness this historic occasion and be our chief guest. I'm wondering if this is the time I introduce the gift. In a short moment, we'll ask the Prime Minister to receive his token of appreciation. And in true Western style, I will explain the gift. The token of appreciation is done by a student of FNU. Sir, from the college that you asked this morning, Chair, the student is in the creative arts. We are promising at FNU to use our students' intellect, creativity and skill to deliver gifts and to showcase the talents of our young people. The student artist is called Ratu Chone Samaimbulu Leonie Lobo. Sama tatangana Leonie Lobo, sir. Nandalo. Ratu Chone hails from Sitiveni and Fulanga in Laos, with strong cultural links to Tonga and Samoa, which is reflected in the motifs and the artistic style and theme. The painting measuring 600 mm, 800 mm, is an acrylic work on masonite. Ratuchone submitted this art as part of his training, sir, of the B.Ed of Education secondary program, showcasing his young skill and dedication as an artist. The painting is called Nandina Nimbula. It translates true life, or the true essence of life. In Fijian, this carries deep significance. The painting encapsulates the theme of vitality, resilience, and connection between culture and nature, which are central to Ratuchone's heritage and all of ours. Ratuchone is very deeply honored, sir. Leonie Lobo is deeply honored that his artwork will be presented to you. He does it with pride, and so is the college. This painting undoubtedly will be meaningful. We are hoping you will appreciate in the manner with which it has been produced and given. Naksak.